Hello, everybody. Welcome to TD Talk, man. Hey, new show on Horsebit Entertainment. We got a coffee with two coming in a little bit after this. We're going to talk about some Kentucky Downs racing, Colonial Downs, stuff like that. But right now, a lot of you guys have home leagues going on. You're going to be at a draft today. You probably did one last night. You're going to do one tomorrow. I've actually got 3 more drafts coming up, home leagues. I've got one tomorrow. I've got a couple of online ones. The one I'm doing tomorrow is live in person. I use Fantasy Pro software for that. You guys should check that out. I'll probably put a link in for that later. And as far as what we're doing today, I'm going to play in the $25 big best ball tournament today. It's got $15 million in prizes. I think top prize is like 1.5 million. So I'm going to do that one today. It's a $25 buy-in. I do have a link in my description if you guys want to get on Underdog and do some best ball drafts. Best ball, the way that works, guys, you pick your team. You don't have to start a lineup. Your best scorers each week get put in each position. So I think it's quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and tight end. There's no kickers, no defense. So the zero running back strategy is something that I've used in all my home leagues for the last like 5 years. Just because I've always drafted running backs. I've drafted 2 running backs first all the time before that. Every year one of those guys gets hurt. Look what happened to Nick Chubb last year. You guys that drafted Nick Chubb, he was gone. I mean, he was like top 5, top 10 pick. He was a first round pick. You guys that drafted him last year, boom. I mean, you guys were pretty much done unless you handcuffed him. And I don't know. I mean, Ford was pretty good. I think he's going to do a lot better this year. But drafting Nick Chubb in the first round hurt. And the first overall pick in most drafts is going to be McCaffrey. McCaffrey's injury prone throughout his career. And although he played all year last year, is he going to be healthy again this year? So food for thought on all of that stuff. Let's dive into this draft. Let me get on the link. So the contest that I'm going to be playing in is the Best Ball Mania 5 here. It's $25 entry. Let's see. What I might have to do here, I got a glitch on my computer, so what I'll have to do is do it on my other computer for entry, and then we can draft here. I don't know why the button doesn't pop up on my laptop for some reason. So let me sign in on my desktop and purchase the entry there, and then we'll be on our way. This happened last time. Yeah, see, I'm able to buy it here. All right, confirm. All right, so if I go to actives, it should be in there. Yep, here it is. All right, so we're waiting for one more guy to get in, and then the league's going to start. All right. Here we go. Draft starts in less than a minute. And I pick, what pick do I have? Looks like I have pick 7. So at 7, we'll see what I get there. I'm hoping I can get Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm hoping, well, we'll see. So basically, I'm going to go wide receiver heavy. Guys, your home leagues, if you have 3 wide receivers and a flex, or 2 wide receivers and 2 flexes, that's where the zero running back strategy really works. So you can start a wide receiver in all 4 positions in the 3 wide receiver, if it's 3 and 1 or 2 and 2. And you want studs. Running backs get hurt. There's a lot of value later on, and you'll see that as the draft goes on. So we'll see what this. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be McCaffrey here. It's usually, or sometimes you see CeeDee Lamb go in the first pick. There's McCaffrey. CeeDee Lamb is off the board. Tyreek Hill. Sometimes you see Bijan Robinson go here. Breece Hall, okay. Usually flip-flopped. I'm hoping Bijan goes with one of the next 2 picks. There he goes. So I'm going to pretty much get Ja'Marr Chase or Amon-Ra St. Brown here. We'll see what this guy. He took Ja'Marr Chase. All right, so I'm going to go Amon-Ra St. Brown. This guy is pretty much a lock, to boom. Pretty much a lock to get you 110 catches, 1,400 yards and probably 12 touchdowns. PPR leagues, guys, the zero RB strategy is even better. Jefferson is really good value too, because you're not going to lose a lot from JJ McCarthy to Darnold. And keep in mind, guys, with the Vikings, they're going to be dead last in the division. They're going to be losing in the fourth quarter every week, and you're going to get a lot of garbage time with Justin Jefferson. Garrett Wilson's going to he's had 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. I'm trying to figure out how with those quarterbacks. He's going to really do well with Aaron Rodgers. A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown is just a solid guy. He's not going to break the bank or anything, but he's like a for sure thing there. Josh Allen, wow. That's I don't see too many Josh Allens at 111. And I like Josh Allen, but that's kind of ambitious. Let me get the draft board up for you guys if I can. I'm not sure how to do that. This thing's glitchy. I'll get it for you in a second as soon as I get my next pick up. Marvin Harrison, expecting good things there. Puka, just pretty much a lock to get you 100 catches. Man, the Ayuk signing, he's going a lot earlier. I got him as my 4th wide receiver in a home league last week. Last week, my wideouts were Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson was a tag, so I will put that caveat out there. Well, if I could get now, I'm gonna have the decision to make if Davante Adams doesn't go here between him and Ayuk. I'll probably go Davante Adams, but Ayuk is somebody that I would love to get. Okay, so Drake London was a good pick. So for me here, let's see. Well, yeah, I'm going to go Ayuk. Oh, what happened there? Didn't I just click Ayuk and it gave me Taylor? Oh my God, this is a total disaster. Did I not just hit Brandon Ayuk? Oh my God. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I've got two screens up here and it's the same draft. How did that give me Taylor? I thought I clicked on Ayuk. Oh my God. This is not that. Look, Jonathan Taylor is a good back, but you guys, that was not my strategy. I'll take it. I'm going really heavy wide receiver now. How in the heck did that happen? I am really confused. I have it up here. For some reason, I can't even get the draft board. Here we go. Here's the draft board. Okay, well. Ayuk, that guy got Ayuk on the turn. I really wanted him there. Nico Collins or Ayuk would have been ideal, but I wanted Ayuk ahead of Nico Collins with the three-headed monster. And I'm going to share this draft board with you and draft up here. Sorry, guys. My draft board got all screwed up. I couldn't see the pick. I thought I clicked on Ayuk, but no big deal. All right. So, guys, I'm going to go. I know that DJ Moore and Metcalf are out there. I'm going with Rashee Rice here. Brown is out week 1 and might be out longer than that. He's more of a vertical threat. Rashee Rice is a guy that can definitely get 90 to 100 catches and a high-powered offense. And ideally, I would have loved to start this draft with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ayuk, and Rashee Rice, but of course I screwed that up. But I do have a good back. Maybe I'll look back at this video and be like, oh, getting Taylor in the second round and then using him as your hero running back worked out. Oh, boy. I'm doing this live and I screwed that up. But it might work out. Let's not dwell on it. It's Jonathan Taylor, for crying out loud. It's not like I got some here. It's not, to be honest with you, I would have been really upset if I would have got like Saquon Barkley, because I don't know. I don't understand the infatuation with Saquon. All right, coming back. Got a little ways yet. Where were we at? 4 picks away, actually. I'm probably going to go Michael Pittman with my next pick if I can get him. I would love to get Michael Pittman. The next two guys have 2 wide receivers and 3 wideouts. So, okay, this guy probably won't take a wideout. I would. I like to go 4 wideouts right off the bat on a 0 RB and then work on a tight end. But I'm hoping I get Michael Pittman with my next pick. Okay, I'm going to get him. He took Patty Mahomes. I'm going to take Pittman. You know, Richardson is probably prime for a breakout. Even if he gets hurt, Pittman is going to produce, but let's just hope that Richardson stays healthy. He's a quarterback that I wouldn't mind targeting, you know, if I can get him at the right spot. So far with my 0 RB, it's actually a hero RB. And I've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Rashee Rice, Michael Pittman. I like that start considering the mishap. I would have loved to have my Ayuk here, and then I've got some really good value later. But now I'm definitely going to go tight end with my next pick. And some of the guys that are available, I mean, you still have a lot of good tight ends left. So hopefully I can get one of these top guys on the way back, whether it would be, you know, McBride, Kincaid, Andrews, even a guy like Pitts, who should have a breakout with a new OC over there. Travis Kelce's probably going to go on this turn here, I would imagine. So funny. When you do stuff live, I mean, stuff gets messed up. It might be a blessing in disguise. I mean, this was a 0 RB video, but I keep harping on it, but I'm so glad that the computer gave me Jonathan Taylor instead of Saquon Barkley. There goes Kelce. So I would like to get McBride, Kincaid, Andrews. I probably won't go Andrews just because of injury history. And if you guys take Andrews, man, there goes Andrews anyway. That guy should take Likely later on in the draft. I've had Andrews, and there goes McBride. So I'm definitely going Kincaid here. Oh, boy, we got to run. I hope this guy doesn't take Kincaid. Because I think what's this guy doing? Panic pick. Pickens. Oh, that's awful. Pickens. I get Kincaid, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. He's going to be a huge target, heavily targeted in the red zone. Breakouts. He had a good rookie season, but he's going to have a breakout. They have a lot of changes on the outside over there. There goes Rome Odunze. I like Rome a lot, especially in dynasty leagues. Again, it's similar situation as Houston with the 3-headed monster at wide receiver. Rome is probably going to be a deep threat. There goes Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley likes to bet football. Jaden Reed, that's another situation like Chicago and Houston. Lots of wideouts. Who's going to produce each week? Jaden Reed is a touchdown maker. Keon Coleman, there's one of the guys I was talking about. He's a rookie. He's a big physical guy. We'll see what he does, though, man. I mean, Kincaid is the much safer pick than Keon Coleman, especially in the 5th round, in my opinion. So right now, I've got 3 wideouts. I need another wideout. And let's see what we have left. A few guys here and there. Deontay Johnson is very interesting. I don't have a large share of him. The rookie Brian Thomas is interesting. The running backs that are on the board left, since I've already got a hero, I'm not really big on that. Let's look at quarterback too. Oh, there goes Richardson. I was just thinking about Richardson. I could wait on quarterback. I could probably get a quarterback on the way back. Deontay Johnson is a guy that I like a lot this year. Believe it or not, I'm not high on Keenan Allen. Godwin he doesn't score a lot. Brian Thomas is intriguing. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a flyer because I don't have a lot of shares of Deontay Johnson. And since I screwed up my 0 RB strategy, and I don't have a lot of shares of him, I'm going to go with him. Carolina is poised to do a lot better. They screwed up that whole situation with the trade to the Bears. Not a lot of help there for the young QB, and Deontay Johnson is a good route runner, and he's a guy that could have he's a sneaky play this year. My next pick, I probably want to go quarterback. Kyler Murray is somebody that I'm looking at for a huge bounce back season. And if I can get him on the way back, I would like to do that. Let's see if he comes my way. Oh, phone's ringing. Get that later. I don't really have any hookups. Like Josh Allen's gone, Richardson's gone, Mahomes is gone. So I don't really have any like stacks with quarterbacks right now. Of course, Marvin Harrison's gone, but Kyler Murray is a guy that I would like to see fall back to me here. If he doesn't fall, I could go Cortland Sutton, who I'm really high on. Ladd McConkey is interesting, but I don't know about Jim Harbaugh out there. Probably going to run the ball a lot. Cortland Sutton is a guy that is rising on all my draft boards and everybody else's. I think Bo Nix and him are going to have a really good – they're going to click. So there goes Ladd. I do have 4 wideouts. I can come back and get maybe Khalil Shakir, a couple other guys. Or do I go Sutton here? I'm probably going to go with Kyler. With my next pick. Or do I wait and come back to Joe Burrow? You know what? Sutton is a guy that I really am high on. All right, Kamara goes, you know what? I got to go with Sutton. And you guys will, all you guys out there, getting Sutton this year, I think he's going to be a difference maker. He's going to improve on all of his numbers. Bo Nix looks good, and Sutton's the wide receiver 1 over there. So what I can do at quarterback now is I can come back. I can grab. I doubt that CJ will be around. Kyler Murray probably won't be around. Hopefully I can get Burrow. If not, I'll wait. I'll wait on quarterback and go for guys like, Trevor Lawrence, Tua, even a guy like Caleb Williams. I mean, Dak is a underrated fantasy guy. Dak goes late all the time. Just look, he fills up the stat sheet. So there's a lot of quarterbacks out there. I'm glad I took Sutton. Let me expand this out a little bit. And I'm sorry about this. You guys can't see this guy's picks. He took Murray. And he went with Aaron Jones. What I'm going to do, since we'll see what happens. I'm going to wait on quarterback. God, there's still I'm not going to wait on quarterback. I got a hero RB going. I keep forgetting. I already got Jonathan Taylor. I got so much great value at running back later. I'll be more than content with Joe Burrow here. This guy's already got a quarterback picking, so Khalil Shakir's gone. So, all right, he went Brock Bowers, tight end. All right, I'm going to go Joe Burrow here, get my quarterback out of the way here. And we're going to look for a 2022 type season out of Burrow, where he threw for well over 4,000 yards and 30-something touchdowns. Ramadre, I mean, I'm just not excited about New England's offense. I had Ramadre on my squad last year. One of my squads anyway, and very disappointing. We're going to be getting to the fun part of the draft, where we start talking about value at running back. Amazingly, Jaylen Warren is still out there. Najee Harris went in the 7th round, and Jaylen Warren has not been drafted. Wow. Mostert. We'll see what happens there. I like Mostert, but man, that backfield's going to get a little goofy. There goes Warren. Warren is the better pick than Najee, and he almost went to the turn. Njoku, people are looking for a breakout, but man, what's going on with Deshaun Watson out there? All right, a guy that I'm really hoping I get here is Chase Brown. You guys, some of you guys that are in PPR leagues, first of all, Chase Brown's going to be the RB1 on Cincinnati, and I'm praying that I get him here. This guy's got 3 running backs and 5 wideouts. I doubt he's going to take them, and I will be very happy with Chase Brown here. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. I got sniped. Boy, that was terrible. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Jerome Ford. Jerome Ford is going to do the heavy lifting, especially early on. Nick Chubb he's on the pup list. He's probably not going to be at full strength until Halloween. And Ford is a solid guy to get on your squad, especially if you're going 0 RB. In this case, I have a hero RB going because I messed up, but it's fine. We're doing fine. On the way back, I'm going to come back. Let's see what this guy does here. I would like to get Rico. I know there's I know they brought in Dalvin Cook. But we'll see. That guy took Chase Brown. That was his 4th running back. That's well, make a note out there, guys. I'm high on Chase Brown. But Jerome Ford I like too. I mean, that's fine. Dontavian Wicks, talented guy, but man, there's so many guys over there. All right, I'm going to take Rico Dowdle here, guys. Ezekiel Elliott, come on, guys. Let's be real. He's lost not 1 but 2 gears. And Dalvin Cook, I don't know what his story is. He's been on 3 teams in the last 3 years, and I think Rico is the guy this year. Good value there. So far, I mean, the way the draft went with the hero running back, I've got Ford, I got Dowdle now with Jonathan Taylor, and the wide receivers are pretty good. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashid Davis, Michael Pittman, and Deontay Johnson, along with Cortland Sutton. So pretty much all number 1s. Every one of those guys are number 1s on their team. And again, Deontay Johnson, I think he's going to have a awesome, very, and like a better than expected season. Cortland Sutton's going to have a big year, I think. And Rashee Rice is. Let's just hope he stays out of trouble because he's talented. Like I said, Hollywood Brown is out at least week 1, maybe longer. Let me fix this here. From here, we're just going to fill up the draft with whoops. Wow, am I reading this correctly? This guy went Brock Purdy, Caleb Williams, and Tua. Wow. What did he do before that? Oh yeah. That's wild. So here, I'm going to look for the best talent available. I have more running backs. I'm probably going to go. Okay, I'm on the clock. Let's see what we got here. Whoop. Here we go. I'm going to take a flyer with Austin Eckler. He's a guy that's going to be better guys in PPRs. Brian Robinson, listen, that's the guy that got shot in the leg, if you remember. He's really not much. 3 yards, cloud of dust kind of guy. Not great hands. Austin Eckler PPR leagues is going to be a nice release valve for Jaden Williams or for Jaden. But he's going to catch 60, 70 balls. The upside, whatever. He's just a guy by name. I get it, but all right. Let's look at cue that guy in. I'm just filling up my queue for some sleepers. So many guys, man. I got so many other running backs I love, and all right, I'm on the clock here. Which guy do I want? Let's take a stab here with Jalen Wright. Miami, lots to like. And I'm going to come back with another. You can see these running backs I'm grabbing. Okay, I'm gonna snag Bo Nix late. I got Musgrave queued at tight end 2 in my squad. How many wideouts do I got? 5? Yeah. I'll work on that depth. Ty Chandler. I like Ty Chandler. I mean, he's kind of a smallish, but there goes Deshaun Watson. Might be good value. This guy went Herbert and Watson back to back. Lots of question marks there. Xavier Legette, like him a lot. Bryce Young's going to be connecting with him deep, but like I said, Deontay Johnson is a guy that can really might have his best season ever. There goes Jaleel. I like Jaleel a lot because, you know, let's face it, Jamal. I mean, Williams, I don't know how. Okay, so coming up here, I really want to get I really want Ray Davis on Buffalo. And this guy sniped me last time with Brown from Cincinnati. He's got 5 running backs. Good. He did not take Ray Davis. So now I got Ray Davis, another guy that can win me a best ball league. So you can see the value guys at running back, the way I wanted to do this. Look at my last 5 picks: Jerome Ford, Rico, Austin Eckler, Jalen Wright, and Ray Davis. You know, Rico and Jerome Ford are going to be heavily involved. I've already got Jonathan Taylor, and my wideouts are good. But what I would have done if I would have probably had Ayuk, and then earlier I would have got, you know, I would have got Chase Brown probably a little earlier, or somebody else, you know. But that's okay. I'm fine with how things are going. I'll have to change the title to Hero Running Back. But J.K. Dobbins, man, too many knee injuries for me. Jordan Mason is a good pick. He's really the number 2 out there in San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, as you guys may or may not know, is on IR for the season. There goes Bucky Irving. I like him a lot. He's on my radar. These are all guys that you can get. Jordan Mason, Ray Davis, Algier over here, Bucky Irvin. These are great picks in this range that can be league winners later on. So I would like to get another wideout. I could probably wait on 1 or 2 guys. Actually, I got a guy that I like. Dotson. I like Dotson on Philly. He just got taken. Unbelievable. All right, there goes that idea. Oh, Musgrave got taken. All right. That's okay. You know how I'm going to take here? I'm really high on Tyler Conklin. And I need a backup tight end to Kincaid. And Conklin with Aaron Rodgers, I think he's going to have a really good season. I'm going to target him next year. I was going to take Dotson, but that's fine. We'll get our we don't have to worry about tight end after I take Conklin here. What my next pick? All right, so we'll get Tyler Conklin. I mean, he's the type of guy, you guys, that can get like 75, 900 and maybe 8. He could do that well this year. There goes Bo Nix. Boy, man, he's really been climbing. Whatever. I guess I was going to come back and snag him, but not the end of the world. I mean, we still got other guys I could plug in. Bryce Young is a guy later on I can grab for a QB2. Sam Darnold is he's got Justin Jefferson. They're gonna be losing. Like I said, guys, the Vikings, garbage time every fourth quarter. Terrible defense, tough division. Every week they're gonna be losing going into the fourth quarter, and they're gonna be trying to shoot it out to get back in the game. So Aaron Rodgers is still out there too. I mean, he's a guy that can pick up. We'll see what happens with backup quarterback position. If Marshawn Lloyd is available, what my next pick, I know it'll be my last running back because I got 6 on the squad. Oh, he just went. Marshawn Lloyd is gone, as you can see right there. All right, well, that would have been nice. Dylan's on IR for the year. He's running back too. Green Bay likes him. And I could have even made a case I could have taken him ahead of, well, whatever. All right, my pick is up. What do I want to do here? I want to take a chance. I could wait. I could wait on Malachi Corley on the Jets. I want to take, you know what? Well, I'll take Corley. Oh, Bryce Young was in my queue. It took. All right, I was between Bryce Young or Corley anyway. I went with Bryce Young in my queue. Fine. Running back 2's out of the way. I don't have to worry about it. It was between him and Aaron Rodgers. I think Bryce Young has a lot of upside this year, believe it or not. I know he was awful last year, but like I said, Carolina didn't give him a chance to do anything. And I do have a stack with Deontay Johnson. There goes Rodgers. So those are the 2 guys I was contemplating. That's why you got to have guys in your queue too. A little slow with the button there. Malachi Corley is a guy that I like at wideout on the Jets. Is an upside play for my wide receivers. What, 6? Yeah. There's a couple other guys out there. I mean, do I really want to take a chance with Quentin Johnston? God, number 1 pick last year. Harbaugh's going to run the ball a lot. I just don't know about Quentin Johnston. I mean, Mims maybe. I could wait on Corley. I could probably go. I got 2 tight ends. Nah, I'm going to go with Corley. I like Corley. If you like a guy, you snag him here. Mims is okay. Demarcus Robinson's okay down here. I'm not sold on Quentin Johnston. I don't know. Roman Wilson's on Pittsburgh. That's a mess down there. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Malachi Corley here. Travis Henry went there. All right, I'm going to go with Corley. All right, so the way we have it now, how many rounds are left? There's literally 2 picks left. I've got 2 quarterbacks. I'll probably go running back, wide receiver. So I'll have a 2-7-7-2 spread here. I won't have as much depth at quarterback. It's just going to be the 2 guys. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right, so Bryce Young and Burrow. Who's left at quarterback? It's really not a lot out there. I mean, you got Darnold and you got Minshew who have got the starting job, but how long will they have it? Derek Carr, uninspiring. Do you take a chance with Justin Fields and hope he gets the job later? That could be something. My running back room, Ray Davis, Jalen Wright, Eckler, Dowdle, Ford. Let me see what kind of running backs we have left. Where are they at? What turn are they on? Oh, they're coming that way. All right, running backs that are left that I like. I do like Will Shipley a little bit in Philly. There's Delvin Cook. I mean, do you use him as a handcuff? I do have Rico Dowdle on my team. Maybe I take a flyer with Delvin Cook since I have Rico and I'm not sold on Zeke. And that way I'll probably have the running back room. I mean, what if Delvin Cook came out of nowhere and became a league winner? Say Dowdle gets hurt, Zeke sucks. Delvin Cook, let's face it, the tread, there's a lot of tread. I mean, he hasn't worn any tread off his tires in the last 2 seasons. I mean, what the hell? I'll take a flyer on Delvin. And then maybe with the last pick, I go a wide receiver or quarterback. I wouldn't take Delvin here if I didn't have Dowdle. But he'll be my 7th running back. And guys, again, I apologize for the title of the show, Zero RB Strategy to Hero, but I could have swore I clicked on Ayuk earlier. All right, so I'm going to go Delvin Cook. And listen, it could be a wasted pick, but he's going to sign. And it's the end of the draft, so whatever. All right, coming back. There's a number of directions I can go. I should probably get a 7th wide out. There's a kid on Atlanta that I like a lot. That's a late round flyer. Where the hell is he? Oh, yeah, there he goes. Anyway, there's a kid on Atlanta. His name is Ray McLeod. He's just kind of like a late round flyer, interesting kind of guy. And I might take a chance with him. If not, the quarterback room, I could go Drake May for later on. I could go Justin Fields. Do I want to go to battle with 6 wide receivers? All right, I'm going to take a chance on Ray real late. This is a guy that you can take, guys, in your last pick in a lot of your drafts. He'll go undrafted in a lot of leagues too. You can even look at him in waiver wires. It's an interesting guy, and if Kirk Cousins is clicking out there, he could. He's looking like he might be wide receiver 2 over there. So that's my draft. It's done. We'll see how everything looks. Oh man, I got some of my competitors looking at me. Yeah, these guys are in my home league. All right, draft is done. All right, so how do I look at what I got? I thought they were supposed to show me results. Drafts completed. Let's see here. So here's my squad. We've got Burrow and Bryce Young. The quarterback room, whatever. Not that excited. The running back room is actually pretty strong. I took Jonathan Taylor by mistake in the second round. Here's my wideouts. And my tight end. So everything looks pretty good here. This is good structure. It's a hero running back, though. It's not a 0. And I wanted Ayuk where Taylor was, and I would have had a little bit more. I love the wide receiver room, though. Don't get me wrong. But that's okay. The team might work out. I'm going to do a few more of these $25 tournaments. And let's check out my exposure. I do have Jaleel McLaughlin in a lot of my drafts. Rico. I like DeAndre in a lot of PPR leagues. There's Quentin Johnston I've been taking a chance with, but I'm just not sure with Harbaugh. I took a lot of Michael Penix late, as you can see. Do we really know that Cousins is going to make it through the season? And I love how Michael Penix throws that deep ball. Chase Brown is somebody I love a lot. I got him in a home league last week. We'll see if I get him this week. Laporta. Khalil Herbert was always a handcuff to Swift. There's Sutton. Elijah Mitchell I grabbed early, and now he's on IR, so disregard that. Love Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren went almost 2 rounds past Najee in this draft. I don't get that. He should be going ahead of Najee. And people that take Najee, you should be rubbing your hands together and hoping your pick comes up next so you can get Warren. There's Conklin, a guy that I like a lot for my second tight end. There's Bucky. I like Bucky a lot. Madison, he might get the job later on. We'll see how things go out there in Vegas, but he's sneaky. Trey Benson's a guy that I kind of like, handcuffing to Connor, and especially if you have Connor, handcuff him, and he might win the job later on in the season. There's Keon. There's Ray Davis. Ray Davis is, I don't know. Just the eye test. Just watch him play. There's Austin Eckler again, guys. He's not gonna be running in between the tackles or anything like that, but he's going to be a good safety valve for a rookie quarterback. And if you're in a PPR and you've already got 3 or 4 running backs, yeah, take a chance with Eckler. I don't know how I got Josh Jacobs. I must have had a few of these on auto draft. Although, if you got Jacobs, you have to back him up. Back him up with Lloyd. Ayuk, I was getting him a lot, and he's going way earlier. Like I said, he's my 4th wide receiver in my home league from last week, and now that he's signed, he's moving way up the draft boards. And these are just names. I mean, like DJ Moore and Puka. Puka's a no-brainer. Tyler Algier, believe it or not, might get more work than you think. That's why I'm not totally sold on Bijan in the first round. Pickens, I don't know how I got 6% of him. I think he's in an awful situation. Pittman, I never am able to get him for some reason. I did get him today. And some of these other guys, I don't know. Chuba is a interesting guy that might get a decent workload. There's Shipley. I like him. I'm like a late round flyer. He's got good hands. Amon-Ra, I just am hardly never able to get him. I got him today. Mitchell's going to be an interesting guy you can pair at Richardson. Justin Jefferson, I'm never able to get him because a lot of times I'm taking Amon-Ra or Garrett Wilson right around where he's getting picked. But, man, Jefferson is, like I said, he's a guy that I need to think more and more about, even ahead of those guys, just because they're going to be terrible. When I say terrible, defensively, they're going to be terrible. He's going to catch a lot of balls out of the back, or not catch out of the backfield, but he's going to catch a lot of balls in garbage time. Hollywood Brown, I got him on a few teams, but he's hurt. There's Deontay. Don't have a big share of him, and there's my guy Ray. Anyway, guys, that's the draft. It was supposed to be a 0. It became a hero. I got Jonathan Taylor. I paired it up with some good wide receivers. Listen, and I got good value. The point of this draft is to show you the value at running back, and there's a lot of good running backs later on. Go deep, wide receiver early. Take some of those running backs later. Most of these teams have a running back by committee. The days of Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Sean Alexander, LaDainian Tomlinson, those days are over. Derrick Henry is like the last guy we've seen that's going to probably ever have like 350 carries again. So anyway, guys, I hope you found some value in this. Sorry about the screw up on the early pick, but it worked out good. We're going to get some horse racing content out soon. So pay attention. Look for that. And good luck in your drafts. I know you guys are going to have a lot of family leagues, home leagues. Well, probably family leagues. But we'll see you later.